meal prep with me for the next few days for my 9 to 5. I already know step 1 to meal prep is making a coffee, so let's do that. Today I'm going to be making a brown sugar shaken oat milk espresso. So my husband opened this brown sugar, and someone please tell me, like, what is this little, how am I supposed to get this out of here? That is way too much. I keep my coffee grinds in this little container. I also got this espresso maker for like $90 from Target when I started college, and it has served me well. That you definitely do not need a fancy espresso maker if you are wanting to start making your lattes at home. Like, do I know what I'm doing? No. We do live in a camper and we do not have an ice maker, so I do have to refill this, and I'm horrible at doing that. Oat milk. The Planet Oat Barista Lovers is truly the best one there is. I also only brought one single straw on this entire trip, and I don't know what I was thinking. So the first thing I'm going to prep is my breakfast for the week, which pretty much every single day I make these overnight oats because I use these wide mouth mason jars, and I can just put them in the fridge to take it out in the morning and bring it to work with me, so I'm not having to shove something down my throat at 5 a.m. I can eat this once I get to work. Such a lifesaver. So you really do not need very many ingredients. I basically use these 4 things plus a protein powder and some milk. You could switch up the flavor that you make every single day, but I love this Covito overnight oat recipe, and I use a vanilla protein powder, and it is so good. Fill this up to about 5 ounces. You might need a little more, a little less. I just kind of eyeball it. A half cup, tablespoon of chia seeds, tablespoon of peanut butter. Next we add the protein. And the last most important ingredient is mini chocolate chips. Salmon prep is salmon and rice bowls, and I'm all about making my life easier, especially living in a camper. So frozen broccoli, a microwavable rice, and then I put the salmon in the air fryer, and it's that simple. You can add a little bit of teriyaki sauce. Reheats so well, and it'll take me like 10 minutes to make. So, and then the last thing that I will prep for the week for lunches is some chicken wraps. So I will use a tortilla. I'll do 1 tortilla, 2 of these lightly breaded chicken tenders. Let me know what you're making in the comments this week so that I have some ideas for the upcoming weeks.